So I can see that S&P is dropping down very aggressively. The delta is very biased to the downside. I'm just waiting to see for the delta to flip, to look for some longs. I can see there is more bids than the offers. That's a very sharp very sharp move up. That's a good sign. If I can see buying coming in, I'm just gonna go long and trade towards this point of control on S&P. So you can see how they drop the low, they go up, they transact. There isn't enough buyers to sustain the move to the upside, and they drop again. We just need to see that fast push up. Still no reason to get in a trade, to get in a long. Haven't seen that flip on the delta. Now I'm gonna look for some longs. Okay, I'm going in, 2 contracts. My stop will be below this previous low. So we can see now the delta is positive. I'm seeing a lot of buying happening. Sellers are being absorbed. We just need to see that pop. Some short covering is going to happen. And we will move up aggressively. Did you see that bid? That's a big bid right there. That's a very big bid. Then you see it move up. That's exactly what you want to see. That's good. More buying on S&P and Nasdaq. Nasdaq is at lows, but S&P is not. I could go long on the Nasdaq. I can see there is a lot of selling in this zone, but they're not dropping down. You can see how the bids come in again. Yeah, I'm just gonna go long on the Nasdaq as well. That's a very nice push up. There we go. The point of control would be my stop. I might also pay myself along the way. Let's see, that's a very nice close. That's a very nice candle on the S&P. You can see bids again coming in, and they can't drop, even though there are a lot of selling happening. That's a lot of buying as well. That could be some short covering happening from this point down, where they sold a lot of contracts. But now they've dropped again. I'm seeing much more blue than the red, which is good. I just need to see them retake this level very fast. Just push up. There's the move, nice. I'm just gonna take 1 contract off on the S&P. There's the move. Okay. Nasdaq is struggling a bit, which tells me that I should probably take some profits on the Nasdaq. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out from the Nasdaq trade. I'm just gonna leave this one on the S&P. You can see how they drop, move up. I'm gonna move my stop a bit higher because they could move up even further. Let's see. There we go. We are back at the point of control. Perfect long from the lows. Let's see if this retrace down can hold, and I see some buying, and then they will push up again. If not, I'm gonna get out. Yeah, it's dropping. A lot of selling, pulling from the bids. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. Okay, not bad. So we saw this huge bid protecting these lows. Then you saw the same thing happening. They move up, they move down. On the retrace, you see a lot of bids stacking. They're buying from the sellers being trapped. Then you see the fast pop up. You see buyers accumulating more than the sellers at the lows. You can see the delta was flipping. Shorts were being stopped out. We saw these strong closes on the ES on the 1 minute time frame. As Nasdaq was doing its thing as well. So yeah, 2 clean trades from the lows. Yeah. Let's see if we can make some more money. We're coming back down. We can see how they rejected that zone. This was the previous low. Let's see if they can retake this level. Approaching this level again. Let's see if they can actually break it. If I can see them break it, coming in with the buys, aggressive moves up. I'm going long. Let's see. Let's push up. Seeing a lot of buying. Good. It's 5 p.m. CET. It's a whole number. Yeah, that's a good push up. Bids are protecting, so I'm gonna go long. 2 contracts. I kinda missed the move. Damn it. Can I get it on the retrace? this wouldn't be my ideal zone to go long from. I kinda missed the move, yeah. Ah. Okay, 343 on the sell side, moves price down. Come on, can I get filled? Okay, I'm just gonna get in right here. Not my ideal entry zone, so I'm just gonna go with one contract, use a bit less size. I really wanted to go long from these points right here from the 64. Yeah, they do come back to that zone, of course, but it is what it is. Let's see if they can hold. I shouldn't have FOMO like that, but it's okay. Yeah, we come back to the zone that then we push up again. Delta's looking good, still seeing some buying. The bids are holding. So this is the zone where they have spent a lot of time, so we're probably just gonna jump up and down in this zone until they're satisfied with the amount of contracts that they have built in this zone, then they will push up, which could happen right now. You just need to see. We just gotta be patient. Yeah, I'm not seeing that aggressive buying that I want to see in this zone. So this might not be really a good trade to hold. I think I'm just gonna go look to get out unless I see aggressive moves to the upside. You can see it's a weak move up. There isn't any, strength in the move up. Sellers coming in. I could change direction and just go short from this point because I'm seeing more bearish stuff than the bullish. You can see the amount of selling coming in. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out. I'm just gonna get out now. Or I'm gonna look to get out and just flip and bias to the downside. I'm just gonna give them one more try. And if they can't push up, I'm out. Let's see. Yeah, we can see it's a weak move up. Buying coming in. Delta's not really flipping to the positive. Nasdaq's struggling as well. Okay, there's a move up. Let's wait and see. Yeah, you see how easily they drop down. Offers are being stacked though, which could be a good thing. We can trade towards them. They can act as the magnets. We just have to see how price reacts to these levels. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out. I do not like this movement. Just go break even. Yeah, there we go. 1250 loss. I just don't like the way price moves. So I'm just gonna get out. So yeah, point of control isn't really a place where you really want to go look for longs or shorts, unless you really have a good bias or you know you have a good reason to enter the trades. But I don't really have that because there isn't a clear strength in the moves up or down. So I'm just gonna get out. I'm not gonna force a trade, of course. So yeah. What I do expect from them is they will push up, but then they will drop down again, I think, to the point of control. Then they will hold, then they will push up again. I've seen this before happen a lot of times. Unless they push up now, of course. But if we can see some sellers coming in, offers being stacked, I will actually happily go short and trade towards the point of control. Because we can obviously see that they like this zone. So let's see. It could be a risky trade. It is very risky, but if I see something happening, I'm just gonna go short. Shoot from the hip, you know. That's a large sell. That's a large sell. Let's see if they can move down from this point. If they can, I'm just gonna go short. Yeah, you see that quick pop down. Sellers coming in again, pulling from the bids. Here I'm just gonna have a very tight stop. I'm not looking to risk that much. That 400 sell did seem to slow price down a bit. Let's see if they can actually push down. You see, comes down, quickly comes up, comes down. 135 on the sell side. What's Nasdaq doing? Nasdaq is just doing its own thing, going up and down. Let's see. Yeah, then they push up again. Yeah. Okay, we get stopped out. Yeah, still pushing up, picking up those sells. So this 400 sell, I guess, couldn't hold this range. It's also selling coming in, but it looks like they picked it all up, that they pushed up. But that's okay. Yeah. I guess I should held the trade down here at the point of control. Should just remain in the trade in the long, but you can see how much time they spent in this zone. If I, you know, I do see them moving up from this point, no reason to hold the trade. So, yeah. It's okay, it's $100 loss, it's not that much. We are still green for the day, so yeah. I'm just gonna wrap these things up. I'm just gonna end the video here, come back later if things get better, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.